Welcome to the Cougar Cast here at the Kokomo Post Sports. I'm your host, Jay Stevens, and this is the place to get all the information on what's going on inside the athletic department at IU Kokomo. And joining us once again, it's my guy, Grant Patterson. He is the Sports Information Director at IUK. I think the last time you were on the show, I said coordinator and director. I think I got it right this time.
Yeah, you did get it right this time, and that's good memory because we had a week off last week, so back in the saddle.
We're back in the saddle. The things will ramp up for the Cougars athletic department next week. We'll talk about that later in the show, but for the entire athletic department, not just one team, what they were recognized and honored by the NAIA for doing a lot of good things with the department right now.
Yeah, the NAIA has always been known for their Champions of Character program and having the 5 core values that universities, member universities are expected to withhold. And IU Kokomo, our athletic department, was honored as a 5-star NAIA Champions of Character 5-star institution. So what that means is obviously, like I said, you're upholding those 5 core values of Champions of Character. Those 5 values are integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership. So as we were talking before the show went live, it's our job to fill out the core values report, I believe, and our assistant AD, Alexa Roberts, takes care of that, showcases and highlights what our athletic programs do throughout the school year to not just benefit to benefit the community, showcase more than being here just to get a degree and be an athlete. Just what are we doing for the good of the community, for IU Kokomo as a whole. So yeah, it's a great honor to earn a silver medallion. 210 universities in the NAIA nationwide received the award this year. It was at River State's conference, was selected as one of 20 conferences for the it was a 5-star conference, and all 12 current RSC member schools were honored on the either gold, silver, or bronze level for this. So it's good to see that we're in good company in the River State's conference as well.
What do you guys have to do to get that gold star?
I'm not exactly sure what the measurements are. Maybe there is a rubric out there where you have to meet a certain number of specific instances or examples, but I'm honestly not sure. That's something we'll look into.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll also get to hear more about Sydney Duncan. It seems like every week, even in the offseason, we're hearing about Sydney Duncan winning this award or that award, and this talented, about to be a junior, just received another big award.
Yeah, she added to just a really, really long list of accolades, having won a 2-time NAIA shot put national champion, winning indoor and outdoor this year, finishing as outdoor runner-up, and discus. Just absolutely remarkable in its own right, what she's done in competition. But then to accomplish what she did in the classroom this year, very, very near a 4.0 GPA. She was honored as, at USTF CCC National Female Scholar Athlete of the Year for indoor track and field. I was trying to remember what that was. But yeah, she was honored as that female scholar athlete for indoor track and field just because of her standout performances, not only in competition but in the classroom, to show up day in and day out and be essentially perfect, not just in competition was she perfect, obviously, but completing schoolwork as she works towards a valuable IU degree.
Sydney Duncan is an athlete that's keeping the standard high, keeping the bar high on the field and off of it. And Metronet's trying to help us raise the bar because our friends over at Metronet are all in. The price you see is a price you pay. Get 1 gig internet for just $70 a month, plus sign up today and get free installation, no extra fees, no rising costs, no annual contracts, just fast, reliable, 100% fiber internet. That's blazing speed for streaming, gaming, and working from home on multiple devices with no buffering. But hurry, this limited time offer won't last forever. Go to Metronet.com and make the switch to 100% fiber today. Get Metronet and love your internet. Terms and conditions apply. As Sydney is keeping the bar high and keep the standard high as she's throwing and also getting it done in the classroom, the track and field team got recognized for their academic achievements as well.
Yeah, maybe she's just set a standard, Jay, for that the whole team is following. Yes, she's a part of the women's track and field team, but they all travel and compete in the same meets together. They really are one big family. The women's track and field team finished with a cumulative GPA of 3.36, while the men's team was slightly behind with the 3.13. So that earned them the honor of being an NAIA all-academic team via the USTF CCCA. So the requirement there is the cumulative GPA for all student athletes on that eligibility certificate. They all must have at least a 3.0 or higher. So that's a pretty significant accomplishment because those are pretty massive sports roster-wise, and to have that many high GPAs above a 3.0 is impressive to say the least. So Josh Colvin, Jordan Fivecoat, and the whole staff over there are doing some good work.
There's a joke that we always had at school, probably for you too, that girls would always say they're smarter than boys and things like that. Well, at least right now with what happened last year, the girls are definitely smarter. 3.0 or higher is really good, but at 3.36 or 3.13, they can have their own internal rivalry about, hey, we are definitely smarter than you.
Yeah, push each other to be the best in everything they do. I would hope so.
Volleyball's on the list as well because as we're talking about things that are being highlighted and celebrated for academic achievements, volleyball got an award that they've won for the 6th straight year.
Yeah, as you said it best, Jay. 6 straight seasons, the IUK volleyball team has earned the AVCA Team Academic Award. So in order to earn this award has been around for about a little over 30 years now, since 1992. The team must maintain at least a 3.3 cumulative GPA. So this is the second time in history that they've earned the distinction of Team Academic Honor Roll, which means essentially they finish in the top 20% of GPAs for their division.
Wow.
So they finished in the top 20% of NAI women's volleyball programs last school year, which is very impressive. And quite honestly, ever since we've been a program, we have consistently earned these awards. I think Coach Hayes mentioned one year it was just for a lack of not nominating the team. So they've been around in this Team Academic Award from the AVCA for a long time. This is nothing new to this program, but for the second time ever, they have earned the distinction of Team Academic Honor Roll. So high level student athletes, emphasis on student on that women's volleyball program as well.
Do we forget anything?
Nothing that I can really think of glaring information-wise other than – and sports get rolling next week.
Yeah.
August 4th, we get some sports rolling, and we're really not far from competitions by any mean. Our first home sporting event is just around the corner, less than a month away, really less than 3 weeks away. August 20th, women's volleyball welcomes Bethel to town for a non-conference match, and then they'll be on the road for 2 weeks playing some high-level competition in a pair of road tournaments, and then they return home for the 2025 IU Kokomo Volleyball Invitational. Women's soccer will hit the road to begin the year. They'll be in the Midwest, out towards Kansas, the Kansas area. Play a couple teams that normally we wouldn't be playing. It's good competition early in the year, non-conference opponent-wise. And they've continued to do that and put themselves in a good spot come River State's conference season. But a young roster Sohela's dealing with this year. It'll be interesting to see them grow. I think a lot of freshmen made big impacts last year as freshmen, so I'm interested to see what they can do as sophomores with a year of experience under their belt.
There's one thing we haven't touched on since I believe it got announced. It is the golf outing.
Yeah, the golf outing is coming up in September. That'll be a great opportunity for you to play and support IU Kokomo athletics and IU Kokomo as a whole. 50% of the proceeds support the athletic department. The other 50% goes to the other side of campus. So yeah, make an impact on a university that you guys really care about, and have done something good for you at some point in your life. So yeah, make an impact there. You can sponsor a whole. There's a lot of opportunities for you to support IU Kokomo athletics via that golf outing.
I kind of slowed down there when I brought that up because literally Grant and I didn't discuss that. I totally forgot about it until the end of the show, and I was like, is it a golf outing? Well, it is. What's the name of it? I have no idea.
No, you're good.
Right now.
We'll come more prepared for everyone next week with a little more in-depth knowledge regarding the golf outing.
That's my guy, Grant Patterson. He is one of the 2 assistant ADs at IUK. He is on it. He is entering, year 2? Full-time at IUK?
Year 2 full-time. I'm excited to see what steps we can take forward and see what our teams accomplish in competition.
And I'm your host, Jay Stevens. This has been the Cougar Cast. We'll see you next time.